Alright, welcome aboard, guys, to the next episode of our Morrowind Let's Play. I think we just left off with the Morrowind, and we'll be headed back over there. I don't know how much more we have left of the Morrowind, but we'll see. Hope everybody had a nice weekend, or if you're watching in the distant future, hope you had a nice whatever day it was. So, I took the liberty of doing a little bit of housekeeping in between episodes, and went ahead and cleared out our inventory, so we're back down to 99 equip load, and I fully repaired us, so we're back up to 131 armor. And I was going to go grab the next couple writs, but it looks like I have to go to the guild master in Vivec, and I'm here in the Balmora Morrowind guild, so I think it's time to go stop by there. We have an obnoxious amount of gold now. We're up to 669,000 gold. We sold a bunch of stuff to Creeper. Ooh. Still a little sneezy, sorry. So we have all the gold we'll need to do whatever. At some point we'll probably enchant another set of armor. Right now I'm digging the glass. I think it looks good. The armor rating is very high, but we could always pursue medium armor, which we're already at 51 of, and then say use a full set of Orcish or something. It would probably have a lower armor rating, but it would be more appropriate for an Orc Shaman, and maybe we could enchant all that with strength or something along those lines. So we'll save up the gold because we'll end up probably using it eventually. Also, constant effect enchantments of various kinds if we want to, rings, amulets, and training. We might end up training some of these skills. A lot of them are getting up there anyway, and our major and minor skills are doing fantastic. I think destruction will probably be our next level 100 skill. But yeah, we have some training potentially to do as well. So a lot of uses for gold.
Why walk when you can run?
Nice overcast day in Vivec here. Oh, that's pretty. The sun is rising in the east, it looks like. I always like Vivec. I think it's nice and calm. We'll keep jumping. Acrobatics seems to be the driving force of how we're leveling right now. Because light armor and block, I haven't had a whole lot of great opportunities to level those. And armor is leveling very slowly. So acrobatics it is, if we want to hit level 45. Haha! Speak of the devil. We got an acrobatics skill level up, and we hit the overall level up. We are a little lost. Arena. We need to go north. This way. I like the rays of sunlight coming through the arches. We can potentially even rest in the Morrowind, gain our level, maybe be attacked by the Dark Brotherhood. Looks like both rats are back. We'll drag them both to the kill box. All good.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Let's see if we can maybe use this bed. We'll save real quick. Wonder if there's any assassins in here now. I feel like it's been a hot minute since the Dark Brotherhood has ganked me. But I don't see anybody.
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please, talk.
Okay, Navo and Rhaenys Ionith. We already killed them. There was a Thieves Guild quest to kill them. I think those were the two assassins at the Dren Plantation. The ones that were conspiring to assassinate the Duke. I can see no reason why you would have already murdered these men. The Morrowind are honorable assassins, not common thugs. Still, by law and tradition, I must give you credit for this writ. So he's not happy that they're already dead. I did it for the Thieves Guild, bro. I'm now Jhakri, the brother. Okay, that was an easy one. I have no writs for you. What is the sanguine stuff? Those are the threads of the web spinner, right? So you have found the glove of the sanguine horny fist. Is it time for the glove to be reunited with its brothers in Vafala's service? Yes, here it is. So the threads return to us one by one. Your journal has been updated. Interesting. Do I have any other ones on me? I do. But I'll just turn in that one for now, and we can put all the rest of the sanguine stuff in like a chest, just so we can keep track of what we have and what we don't. So I guess at this point it's special duties, right? The Dark Brotherhood is operating here in Morrowind. I want you to contact them. The Dark Brotherhood rebelled against the Morrowind many years ago. Since then, they have been our enemy. I want you to speak with Mwyn Gay, a Maroon's Dagon cultist, who has an enchantment shop in the lower wasteworks. I believe he knows of a contact in the Dark Brotherhood. When you have taken a name from him, bring that name to me. Okay, so Foreign Quarter. We can probably teleport right to it. I see no reason why we wouldn't.
Good to see you.
Whoa, that was a weird loading screen. Okay, it said he's in the lower wasteworks. And he has an enchantment shop.
Yes, citizen.
There he is.
Finest magics you buy.
It's a nice little place. It's a little small. Lock level 100 and trapped. Damn. He's probably got a ton of really nice enchanted stuff in there.
What does it ask?
Welcome, Orc. It is good to see a customer in the store. That annoying fool outside chases them away. Ooh, is this a miscellaneous quest for us to do? Did you not see him as you entered? It is that Marcel Merard. Outside my shop he stands all day, selling ridiculous wares. Get rid of him, I would like to, but the law says he is within his rights. Perhaps you will find a way. I will try to make him leave. Okay. Hey. Side quest.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
What do you
How
want?
may I help you, citizen?
There's nobody outside your shop, though, brother. Is it this guy? Ah.
How may I help you, Orc?
Hello, my friend. What a glorious time it is. Perhaps I can interest you in one of my fine wares. All magical, all for low, low prices. A man in my line of work must find a way to make a living. I'm an actor, or at least I hope to be. I'm the poor player who struts and frets for a while on stage and then has lunch. I am full of sound and furiousness. Oh, if there were but a good theater troupe in this town, I would give up selling these baubles. Woe is me. Okay, so if I could find him a theater troupe, he would leave. Let's see if I can admire him. I can. Interesting. After speaking to Marcel, I found that he is an aspiring actor who is trying to make money to fund his craft. He refuses to leave, since it is the only way he has found to make any cash. At least he can find a part in a play. Well, is there a theater troupe in Vivek? Theater troupe. Crassus Curio is quite a patron of the arts. He commissioned some artists to do a mural for him, and I heard that he has written a new play and would like to have it performed. He'll probably be putting together a group soon. If it is theater that you want, you should make the journey to Mournhold. There you will find a proper troupe performing many of the classics. The last time I was there, players were rehearsing The Horror of Castle Zir, one of my favorite books. So where's Crassus Curio? He has a splendid mansion in the plaza atop Lalu Canton.
May
Okay.
you find all that you
Your
seek.
actions precede you.
Let's go.
Adam.
Let's talk to that guy. This should raise the disposition with our enchanter friend here. And then he may tell us about the Dark Brotherhood. So doing this quest actually kinda is relevant to the quest that we're on for the Morgtong. I could always bribe him or admire him and potentially his disposition would go up. But I find it a little bit more elegant a solution to do this miscellaneous quest for him. And you, my dear viewer, probably agree. I wonder if this is mod related.
Matsera.
Crassus Curio sounds like an imperial name.
I'm listening.
Matsera.
But these are all dark elves. Any good books? No.
Outlander.
The hair.
You are charming indeed.
Lord Jornabret's Last Dance. Oh, we need that book. We need that book. We're gonna have to steal it. But you can call me Uncle Crassus. That's not creepy at all. Oh yes, that is my name, but it sounds like music when you say it. Let's admire him. Up to 88 disposition. Nice. Theater troupe. A company of players, yes, I would love to be able to form a company to put on my new play, but there are so few in the area that are willing to act, even for a good price. Of course I need an actor with wit, grace, charm, and a firm... Oh, never mind. You wouldn't be a bad choice, Muffin. But you seem to have other matters to attend to. If you see someone else who fits the bill, send them to Uncle Crassus. Yeah, he's supposed to be creepy, for sure. That's the idea. He's supposed to be a creeper. Okay, we stole the book.
You may speak.
We can read through that a little bit later. We can have our own theater here on stream. In honor of the quest we're doing. We went the wrong way. Just gives us more opportunity to jump. Raise our acrobatics up. I think I was in the foreign quarter, right? I'm shocked at how little damage I take from that fall now.
Greetings. I am Edule.
Welcome. Please, don't be shy. I'm listening.
Theatre troupe. You found a troupe forming. Then I must go to see the noble patron. Thank you, my friend. You will not be forgotten. Yes, yes, the play, the thing, wherein I'll catch the purse strings of that guy. Okay. So I believe he'll leave. And now maybe this Argonian will be so thankful. You've done it! I admire your persuasiveness, friend. Thank you for your help. Allow me to give you this token of my appreciation. Iron Shard Skewer. Not a particularly nice weapon, but that's not the point. His disposition went up to 90. So now when I ask about the Dark Brotherhood, he should give me the deets. You don't act like a guard, so I'll tell you. My contact in the Brotherhood is Srazami, a Khajiit. She's in the plaza here in the foreign quarter. Tell her I sent you. Ho ho ho. So do I go back now? I should report her name to the Grandmaster, yeah. Okay. Instead of talking to her myself. That way. Also, while we're here, we can train. A little bit of acrobatics. I believe the fighters' quarters has a master trainer in acrobatics. I believe.
Champion and legionary.
Aha! Hello.
Stay as long as you like, friend. It would be a privilege to talk with you.
Cool. Have you heard about the poisoned gladiator? Is this another miscellaneous quest? Let's train with her first. Acrobatics. There we go. Alright, what about this poisoned gladiator? A Khajiit gladiator, a Katherat named Drozakar, died during a match in the arena recently. The match was not supposed to be to the death, so imagine our surprise when we found he actually died of poison. His opponent was a fairly new gladiator, the orc Gorgo Groshura. Scanwen had no choice but to have Gorgo arrested while we try to sort out what happened. Shaman has been trying to restore the Vivek Arena and bring in the crowds and the profits again, so he's pretty upset about all of this. He's offering a reward for whoever finds evidence proving Gorgo guilty or innocent. If you are interested, go talk to him in the fighter's training area. I don't think Gorgo did it, but right now, that's just my opinion. Fuck it. Miscellaneous quest number 2. Seeing how we're finishing most of the faction quests in the game, it's about time we started doing some of the miscellaneous quests. Admire. Nice. 85. Poisoned gladiator. What do you know? Everyone knew Dozakar would win that match because Dozakar was just a better fighter. Those Katherat usually are good. I would have won, but that's because I'm better than both of them. Gorgo's not the type to use poison too. There's something suspicious about all of this. What do you know? Persuasion. Admire. Poisoned gladiator. Drokar would have won that match because Drokar was a better fighter. Those big Khajiit fight better than the small ones. Anyway, I don't know Gorgo as well as the others. Maybe he smuggled the poison to the arena somehow. That's the only way it could have gotten past the Battlemaster. A Battlemaster is responsible for making sure the gladiators before a match are fit to fight and properly equipped and that no cheating is going on. Karakala Sosia is our Battlemaster. He's been training me personally. I haven't seen him in a while, and I'm worried for him. Ooh. So maybe the Battle Master
Champion and legionary.
is the problem here. Persuasion. Admire. Poison Gladiator. King Rat.
An adventurer, I presume.
Persuasion. Admire. Wow. He liked that a lot. Poison Gladiator. So Senadai told you the story. Yes, I'm offering a reward for whoever finds evidence proving Gorgo guilty or innocent. If you're interested, you can start by going to talk to Gorgo. In the arena holding cells, he's under arrest. If found guilty, he will be executed. Where are the arena holding cells?
What do you want of me,
Ha ha ha.
Yes, citizen.
I didn't kill Dozakar. I don't use poison. Besides, the Battlemaster checks all the weapons just before we gladiators fight. He didn't say anything about poison on my sword, so it couldn't have been me. Nope, nope, nope. And the guards searched me in me room afterwards and found no poison. I can't believe my luck lately. I'm supposed to be a soldier of fortune. He's an Imperial by the name of Caracalla Socia. Search me for when he's got to recently. Search me for when he's got to recently. That's a difficult sentence. Okay.
How may I help you, citizen?
Let's talk to Shaman again. We can talk about the Battlemaster. That's who I'm heavily suspecting so far. The character witnesses essentially says that he wouldn't use poison, and I believe him. He also says he wouldn't use poison. The only person that could have poisoned his dagger without him doing it would be the Battlemaster, who has also gone missing, which is suspicious. The Ordinators and I conducted another, more thorough search of Gorga's arena quarters. We found poison there this time. We were just waiting until we got word back from an apothecary. He says it matches the poison that the Khajiit was killed by. It looks very bad for Gorgo now. I don't want him to be guilty. It's another black mark on the arena. I don't know of any other option. Gorgo said the Battlemaster examined his weapons before he began the match. What does the Battlemaster say about that? Well, Battlemaster Caracalla Socia has been missing since shortly after the poisoning incident, before we searched Gorgo's quarters the second time. Socia missing is not new. He's been very erratic in showing up the last few months, and I was about ready to replace him, but I see where you are heading. If Gorgo is innocent, someone planted the poison on his blade and in his quarters. If he is innocent. Senade here in the arena was the closest to Caracalla. Go speak to her about him, and for someone who might have planted the poison, the arena shut down while we examine the incident, and most of the gladiators' staff are on leave. Who are we left with beside me and the Ordinators is Melville Malor in training, Senade, and Ultimus Salam in the quarters. In the wasteworks. I don't think the Ordinators had anything to do with this. They're too fanatically religious. I agree. So let's talk to Senade. There might be somebody else here we can talk to, though.
3 blessings, Sarah.
Persuasion. Admire. 94. Nice. Poisoned Gladiator. Battlemaster. Oh, I don't have the choice to talk to him about Battlemaster. Okay. No, that's not what we want. Let's talk to our acrobatics teacher.
Your actions precede you.
You think our Battlemaster may be a part of this. I do. I don't know where Caracalla is. You may have heard the rumors about his drug use, and they are true. Sadly true. I have evidence that he was getting involved with the gambling ring to make more money for his habit. I was going to confront Caracalla about this when he came back and gave him a chance to do the right thing before I told Soundwind myself. But I have a feeling Caracalla is involved in this, and in serious trouble. Over his head trouble. So, he rigged the fight. He has gambling debts. So he bet big that the orc would beat the Khajiit that everyone thought was going to win, so he probably had very good odds. And then he slipped poison onto the sword of the orc to ensure his victory, so that he gets his big payout and can maybe dig himself out of his gambling debt. That's what I'm thinking. He's guilty of sin, he's suspicious, he's missing, and he has motive. I don't know, and I've looked. We were close once, and I'm worried for him. Lency Larum, the gladiator, was the last to see him that I know of. Lency and Caracalla were probably lovers, so Lency may know more than she is telling. Caracalla may have made her promise not to tell where he was going, and Lency keeps her promises, but she wouldn't have made a promise about you. Maybe you can convince Lency to help us find Caracalla before it's too late. She often trains down in the wasteworks. Okay, thank you. So we're going to find his lover, and we're going to threaten, admire, or intimidate her into telling me what we want to know.
May I help you up?
How may I help you, citizen? You have potential. Praise. Are you here for
Damn.
training?
It says she trains in the wasteworks, but I didn't find her. Haha. There you are. So you were
Yes,
fucking the
Outlander.
battle
What may
master,
I
huh?
do for you?
Alright. Persuasion. Admire. 95. Well, I promised my friend Caracalla, and I always keep my promises, but I didn't make any promise about not telling you. Alright, Jhakri. Caracalla went down into the underworks the last I saw him. I'm pretty sure it was to use his drugs, against my advice. I looked for him later, when no one had seen him for a while, but found no trace. I did see a Dunmer male in the distance leaving the underworks shortly after Caracalla went down there, but he was too far away to make out. I don't know where Caracalla could be. It could be in the underworks still, for all the luck I've had searching for him elsewhere. You might want to search down in the underworks himself. Okay. He's in the sewers. Shooting up skooma.
Annoying outlanders.
Now there's a dreamer. It would be quite unfortunate if Caracalla was killed by a dreamer. Also, frankly, a little embarrassing. I think I've been down here before and not found anything. But maybe his body's in the water. It's possible. If I recall, there's also an ebony weapon down here somewhere. Hidden. There's a slaughterfish. But I don't see anything else. All I see is that dreamer. And another little slaughterfish. We can talk to the dreamer, but those guys are fucking insane. I also don't see that ebony weapon that I thought was down here. I don't see it in the water either. Oh, oh! Is that a body? Oh, it very much is. Dead to his drug habit. Pretty sure there was a weapon hidden down here. And I'm a little frustrated that I can't find it. I might be just misremembering, of course. It's not so much that I want the weapon for myself, but if I could find it, it would be a good tip for new players. Like, oh hey, this is where this weapon is. But yeah, I can't see it. Okay. We'll head back. Could it be down here? So what does my journal entry say? I found the corpse of Battlemaster Caracalla Sosia in the waters of the arena underworks. He wasn't wounded, and seemed to have drowned. The current pinning him to an underwater grate, but clutched in his hand was a chunk of rock with the word Tong crudely scratched on it. A dying message, possibly. But did it mean the Morag Tong or the Kimono Tong? I need to report this to Sanwei or Sendai. Okay. Probably the Kimono Tong. That's who he owed gambling money to, and why he fixed the match. Hopefully she will
all that you see.
corroborate my suspicions
The
with me.
pleasure is all mine.
Sosa is dead. Drowned in the arena underworks. My fears were correct. He was spiraling down a path no one could stop once he started using moon sugar and even worse things. I shall tell Shanwen, and he will have Sosia's body recovered and given a proper burial. But I do not think Sosia's death was an accident, and his death note of Tong only confirms my suspicion. I think that the Tong means the Kimono Tong, because I have evidence Sosia meeting with them. I think there's supposed to be an of here, because I had evidence of Sosia meeting with them. I think that's a typo. That is typo number 5 in this Let's Play. My own eyes. The Tong was probably supplying drugs to Sosia in exchange for him fixing matches for their gambling ring. That's why the poisoning must have happened to fix a match for the Kimono Tong. If only I hadn't waited to confront Sosia about this in person. I might have been too late regardless, but I'll have to live with that. We find who I think is Sosia's murderer. We may still be able to prove Gorgo is innocent too. I know a male Dunmer by the name of Nevos Rethul, a Kimono Tong member, was meeting Sosia outside the arena, and I've seen Nevos at the arena sometimes alone. I would likely scare him off, but if you look for Nevos in the arena pit or the arena exterior, you may be able to take him by surprise and confront him. Nevos dresses in dark clothes and has a dark beard and mustache. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. No. Boop. Alright. We need to use our levitate here. I'm always nervous going into the arena pit. Not who we want. Might be that guy.
3 blessings.
I can spare a few moments.
Huh. There's some coin. And crush fiber. Interesting. He's not here now. But he might be on the exterior, they say. Okay. Oh. Yep. Hello, sir. Why don't you tell me who you are and what you want first? You outlanders are ruder than a drunken Nord. I'm looking for Nevos Rethul. I need to talk to him about Caracalla Sosia, the arena battlemaster. He's not gonna like this. He stares intently at you for a moment. They found his body. I see it in your aura. Huh. Nice bit of work to locate me for an outlander. Yes, I killed Sosia. Caught him in the underworks in one of his drug binges and dumped him into the sewers. I hoped it would be thought an accident, but I guess I thought wrong. He'd outlived his usefulness anyway, screwing up that match. The poison he snuck on the orc's blade should have only slowed the Khajiit down, letting the orc beat it, and we win our wagers.
You Inwa.
What's left to hide? Obviously the Kimono Tong's plans here have been found out. We were supplying Sosia with his drugs in exchange for him fixing matches subtly and our wagers paying off big. He screwed up bad, he's dead, and so is the plan, got it? Now the real reason I told you all this, I've been preparing my magic while stalling you, stupid outlander. I'll be dumping your corpse in the sea in a moment. I don't think so. I don't think you will. Let's see if we can paralyze him. Ah, I got my paralyze off before he got his off. And here's some poison, because I think that that's a really romantic way to finish this. Seeing how that's how it started. Goodbye, Nevos Rithul. Betting Ledger Remnant. This is the proof we need. This appears to be the only readable remnant of a betting ledger, the rest having been damaged by blood. The loose page has names and wagers on the upcoming arena contest. Nevos Rithil seems to have been running a gambling ring for the Kimona Tong. Alright, what does my journal say? The death was an accident. They meant only to impair Gogor's opponent. It still surprises me how chatty people become, morally moments before they intend to kill me. Yeah, like the Bond villains, you know? Alright, I think this is sufficient. Let's go back to Sendy, because I think she deserves to know that her suspicions were correct, and so were my very early suspicions as well. This quest chain was a little telegraphed, but that's okay. I liked it, actually. This can't possibly be vanilla Morrowind. This had to have been some kind of mod content, because it was, it's too modern in its storytelling. Was I right, Jhakri? Was the Kimona Tong responsible for Sosia's death? Yes. Hunger of Saktakal. You proved Sosia was murdered and that poor Gorgo is innocent. Good. Go tell Shaman, Jhakri. Show him physical proof you have to. Yes, ma'am. Let's exonerate our fellow orc. Senedy told me about Caracala's dealings with the Tong. We fished Sosia's body out of the underworks and found an empty vial with traces of the same poison that killed Drozakar. Have you found Sosia's killer, and any clue as to why he was killed? Yes, a Kimona Tong agent. He admitted murdering Sosia and running a cooked gambling ring. Then let me see your proof. He takes the betting ledger remnant from you and glances it over. Yes, this will suffice. Since you have found the involvement of the Kimona Tong, you have proved Gorgo's innocence and the Battlemaster's guilt. Gorgo will be released. It will take some time for the stain Sosia put on the arena to be erased, but I can work on restoring the honor and glory of the arena with confidence now. Is there still a reward? Yes, you deserve a reward. First, let me give you the benefit of some of my decades of fighting and training in heavy armor, even if you don't wear it. This will still help you in fighting someone who does. Second, here is an arena pass. This entitles you and a guest to 2 free box seats for all events in the arena, as long as I am the arena master. Thank you for your help, Jhakri. Sendy also asked me to have you see her again before you left. Goodbye.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's definitely not vanilla Morrowind. Time passed, and he gave me heavy armor training and all that. On one hand, and I thought this about the other mod-related content I did, I think the reward is a little underwhelming. That being said, it was a fun quest, and I'm glad we got to do it. Gorgo Grashura told me to thank you for proving he was innocent. He's already left Vivec and gone to Cyrodiil. He said he was going to be a soldier of fortune. Fortune is luck, and Gorgo has little of that except bad. But I wish him well. He'll probably end up a pauper somewhere, in my unfortunate guess. Lenzia Laram also wanted to have me thank you for finding the murderer of Caracalla Sosia. She took his death pretty bad. It should be badly, right? That should be an adverb. Typo. Number 6. I don't think she has had much luck with relationships. She too has left Vivec for Cyrodiil. Lenzi said she was going to Anvil in the Gold Coast region because she thinks it will remind her of the area around Kuul where she was raised. She intends to join the chapter of the Fighters Guild that is located there. So this mod content was made after Oblivion released, probably. Your journal has been updated. Okay. Did we get any reputation for that? The real reward? I think we did. I think we got 2 points of reputation. I can't be sure, but I think we did.
I like what I see.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Alright. We have to go back to the Grand Master now. And inform him that we found the Dark Brotherhood contact. So that was 2 miscellaneous quests that we ran into doing the Morgtong so far. That's kind of interesting.
A sincere
The Theater Troop quest and the Corrupt Battlemaster quest.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
So Shrazami is an agent of the Dark Brotherhood. You have done well. I will send agents to question Shrazami. Okay, cool. I am now Jhakri, the Knower. Special duties. Many years ago, Black Hands Mafala made a deal with Sanguine for 27 tokens she should give to her devoted followers. The Dark Brotherhood stole these tokens from us, but Mafala has arranged for them to return here to Vardenfell one by one. I want you to bring me these tokens, the Belt of Sanguine Fleetness. Over the years, the threads of the web spinner have found their way. Okay, is that another typo? Over the years, the threads of the web spinner have found the way into hands of our enemies. Shouldn't it be found their way? I don't know. Is it possessive? Are there any grammar Nazis in the chat? I would have said have found their way. Anyway, by Mafala's subtle manipulations, all these threads shall return to us. Herodis has the belt. She is a Nord, a sorceress, and a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Find her in Pelagiad at the halfway inn. Return that belt to me. Dun, dun, dun. So this is interesting, because I don't have a writ for her, do I? If I just go and fucking kill her, that's a murder. This guy wants me to get the thread of the web spinner, but he's not really telling me how. Okay, we can go to Pelagiad. It's not a big deal. And we did get 1 reputation. So the Morgtong is giving me some rep. Finally. Finally. You know what we can do while we're here? You have such a nice office. It would be a shame if somebody put drug paraphernalia all over it. Get that out of my inventory. Don't need it. Figured I might. So we're going to go to Pelagiad. The easiest way to get there, I'd say, is to recall to Valmora. Take the Silt Strider to Seydanine, and then run north to Pelagiad. By the way, I'm winging all of these pronunciations. I'm doing the best I can. I think I'm pretty good, but I don't know. It's a lot of hard names, hard words in the Morrowind lore, so I'm doing the best I can. If you guys are feeling all tomato on me, ooh, that's bright, let me know. I think it's this way. Didn't know which way to go. But never fear. There are signposts. Why is the comberry always empty? Is it because I always pick it up to make mana potions with that I never end up actually using? A Nord sorceress that works for the Dark Brotherhood.
Our
Of course. What may I do for you?
Ho ho ho. Why don't we go ahead and close that? Why don't we go ahead and save? Because we're not sure what's going to happen here. We'll wait an hour. We'll get our stasis out here.
I'm ready for anything.
What do you think you're doing
Go
here? Go
ahead.
away now.
Now this is fighting.
My crime has been reported. $1,000 bounty. Damn. I don't know how somebody knew. So what is this? Sanguine Red Wisdom? That's not it. Sanguine Fleetness. Fortify Athletics, 5 points. So there's 25 Sanguine constant effect enchanted items in Morrowind. All over the place. And if you return all 25 of them, that's the threads of the web spinner quest chain. Man, what an ambitious task it would be to do all that. If you guys are up to it, we can try to track some of these things down. That sounds like a very long, longitudinal quest, however. I want to recall back to Balmora and see if we can get to the Thieves Guild to pay off this bounty. 1,000 gold bounty is substantial. Let's see if we can dip, dive, and dodge guards. I was concerned about that because I don't have a writ, after all. South Wall Corner Club. Price on my head. Paid it. 500 gold. Alright, cool. We did it. Now we can head back to Vivek
What can I do for you today?
and turn over this item.
Good to see you out there.
I wonder if we should keep track of the items that we find for threads of the web spinner. Just so we know what we've turned in and what we haven't. That might be a good idea. Yeah, okay. So we already turned in one, right?
I am honored. Truly.
So this will be the second one. We're gonna have to find out which one we turned in. And then maybe take a highlighter or something and mark it in the book. I think we turned in this Sanguine Horny Fist. We did. Okay. You have returned the glove of the Sanguine Horny Fist. And this is Fleetness. So let's take our pen and mark in our book which ones we've gotten and which ones we haven't, if there's a list even. Threads of the web spinner. Special duties. Sanguine. Fleetness. Okay, we marked it. Okay. Sometimes an agent of the Dark Brotherhood is honorable enough to join the Morag. One such candidate has come to my attention. I want you to speak to Movis Darris. Movis is in the Mages Guild in Aldaroon. He is posing as a student in the Imperial School there. Speak with him if you cannot convince him to join our cause, end his life. He is not like the others in the Dark Brotherhood. If you must kill him, make sure his death is honorable. Cool. That's easy. Because we can teleport literally right there. 2 clicks. Boom, we're there. I like quests like this. It's probably this dude over here, huh?
May you find all that
You
seek
look like a Dark Brotherhood
They seem to
assassin.
be fitting in well, Outlander.
You all need to shut
How
up.
about a spell or two?
Okay. Maybe we can charm him, but we might not have to. Yeah, 93. Join the Morag. Morag, but I'm just a simple peasant. What do I know about killing and all of that? We know who you are. If you do not join, I will give you an honorable death. If you know, then it is over. I swore an oath to the Dark Brotherhood, and I have learned that their ways not as honorable as the Morag. All I can promise is that I will speak with Enu Lalu. If that is enough, report to him. If not, I will test your skill. Take this belt as a sign of my good faith. Belt of Sanguine Denial. So there's another thread of the web spinner. Fortify block. 5 points on self. Nice. We already have fortify block. 10 points from our Daedric shield. Cool. We'll travel back. Damn, if we're gonna get like a reputation point for each one of these, ho 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 ho. We're gonna be swimming in reputation, friends. Swimming in it. What? What? Play that back. Play that back. Scroll back and tell me I did not just clip through the bridge. I was going too fast. I was like a meteor. I was like a neutrino. I just penetrated right through the stone. Fortunately, we have this handy dandy greater levitate spell. I thought for sure we were going to get like a point of acrobatics off of that jump. I was ready. My ankles were ready. But alas. Gotta say, it is a pain in the ass to run back here every time. I feel like 90% of this episode's Let's Play is just gonna be running to the Grandmaster of the Morag. I could mark myself here, but I can only have one mark, and the Balmora Mages Guild mark is just so handy for traversing the world. And it's close to my player house. So Movis Darris has agreed to join us. Good. I shall pay you as if you executed a writ. Take these 1,000 dregs. Well, thank you. Advance me. He will not. Alright, special duties. Worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon here in Morrowind are sheltering members of the Dark Brotherhood. I want you to speak with one of these cultists, Caracalmo, and give him an ultimatum. Here's the problem. I recognize that name, and I'm pretty sure I fucking killed that guy. I think it was a Tribunal Temple quest, maybe? He was the ancient wizard that worked with Jaeger Tharn and had that high elf knight with him, if I recall. I believe that was his name, Caracalmo. I think he's dead as fuck. You have already cleansed Ashel Milmilka of Mehrunes Dagon cultists. Then a private war against the Dark Brotherhood and their allies and the cult of Mehrunes Dagon is our fate. Yes, okay. I already killed them all. I didn't know that they were Dark Brotherhood allied. Interesting. The plot thickens. I want to take a look at that journal entry.
Champion and legionary, how can I do for you?
Grandmaster Enuhlalu thanked me for killing Caracalmo. Alright, so that guy was actually important for both quests. Both factions had a hit out on that guy. Man, he was not making it out of that shrine alive. Between the Tribunal Temple sending priests. So that was the guy that had that scroll of it, like extreme incineration or whatever. And they sent that little unarmed priest in there to use the scroll on them. He didn't make it. But we used the scroll, and I think we killed him with the scroll because I thought that would be an elegant solution to the quest. I remember. Okay, next. More special duties. And I bet he had a thread of the web spinner on him that I have at home somewhere. I bet. Okay. Special duties. I have heard another thread of the web spinner. This one is the Ring of Sanguine Sublime Wisdom. The Ring of Sanguine Sublime Wisdom is held by Anel Rethalas. He may be found in the Daedric ruins of Yasamidum, west of Ald Valathi, past the Dwemer ruins. Okay. I sort of know where that is. We should go to our player house and make sure that, because I think we have a ton of them. And what we'd have to do is just mark in the book all the ones we've found.
I have the finest.
And that way we can sort of keep track. And I don't want to go running around the world doing these quests for something I've already gotten, right? Because it could take us like 20-25 minutes to get there, clear the shrine, not find what we're looking for, only because I've already located it. Oh, by the way, look what I did with the lighting. Isn't that cool? And we have the bitter cup up there now too, like a trophy. Alright, I think it's this basket. Amulet of Sanguine Nimble Armor, Sanguine Martial Craft, Sanguine Swiftblade, Fluid Evasion, Transcendence, and Transfiguring. Okay, so those are the ones I have. And I have Sanguine Denial right here. And this is Sanguine Red Wisdom. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've already given him 2, I believe, and he already has 1. So we're at 11 of like 27. Not bad. We're at almost half of the Sanguine items. So the one he's looking for specifically, we do not have. So we can go and get it. I'm cool with that. Let's drop some of these books off that we've stolen. Mystery of the Talara Part 3. So we do not have Part 1 or 2. Oh, we have 2 Mystery of Talara Part 3s. One of them's open and one of them's closed. That's interesting. Okay, guys. We'll go ahead and save here, and we'll end this episode at this point. And I'm probably just going to go grab myself a snack, and then come back and do the next episode. So we'll just kind of do a couple of these episodes back to back tonight, get caught up. I do have a very long work week next week, so if I can have like 7 or so of these locked and loaded, I can publish 1 a day on my work week, and then the content keeps coming. So I will see you guys in a moment. Thanks for joining me.